Here with Mike Brosseau, and I've got to say, you probably haven't done that too often, though, with what looked like was going to be a single to left field turned into a three-base, or turned into a walk-off field.
Yeah, right.
But sort of on the broadcast as well, you guys had it. I mean, that was a heck of a lot of fun for you guys, though.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, our guys know that we're in it to the very last out, honestly, with our lineup. Fraley leads it off like he does. He's just grinding ABs, TK, like he's been doing all year, gets him around, gets him in, puts himself in scoring position. Almost had a little tie of the game home run, but I'll give him a little something for that, for not doing enough curls.
Yeah.
I was just happy to get the opportunity to put our team in a good position to win and come home with 2 dubs today.
What about you? I mean, you've had such an amazing season, lead the league in RBIs, and just you're going from strength to strength. The team's going from strength to strength. I mean, we're sort of the halfway mark now, going into the back end of the season. I mean, what's the biggest things that you've sort of learnt and enjoyed from the season so far?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm here to personally set myself up better for spring training and with the Rays organization. But plain and simple, we're here to win, and that's what we're doing. It's what we're accustomed to doing. We've got a good squad, and we know we're in a battle with this team, especially for the playoff spot. So every game is a grind, and hopefully we can come out with some more.
Big final game, final day of the year as well tomorrow, of course, for you guys to get a series win as well. I mean, series win would be huge at home, especially. You probably, I guess the whole team would have thought you probably should have got the series win in Canberra, but to have another opportunity tomorrow, I mean, I'm sure the boys are fired up after tonight, and it'll be hopefully a series win for you guys.
Right, no doubt. Obviously, starting every series, you want to come away with a series W, so we put ourselves in position to do that. Like you said, we felt like the last series kind of slipped away from us a little bit, so try to take this one at home.
Well, Mike, there'll be plenty of people trying to get your autograph at the moment, so we'll let you get. We'll unclip you here. We'll bring Andy Kyle in, but congratulations! Unbelievable season you're having, and tonight was just the icing on the cake so far. Mike Brosseau bringing in Andy Kyle. Very happy Andy Kyle. I'm assuming, of course, we've had a sort of a strange sort of time against the Cavalry, and you guys, it just doesn't seem like there's ever. I mean, I guess you can't really define a normal game of baseball, but it just doesn't seem there is a normal game against these guys.
No, we're having some battles, that's for sure. Every game's a tight game. We lost a few tight ones the last 3 games we played them. So, last night was, as we said, it was tough losing that tight one. To be down the first game, Jake Turnbull comes up with a big home run, kind of changes the tide a little bit. It was big to win the first game of the doubleheader, and then, come back game 2 down again. As Mikey said, though, we've got big hearts in that dugout. We never give up, and we grind it out to the end.
On Jake Turnbull, he got one right to the elbow. I mean, how is he? How's he faring?
Yeah, he's okay. He's pulled up pretty good. Compressed and iced it straight away. So the swelling went down today. So hopefully he wakes up and he's feeling healthy again tomorrow. So it'll be a day today, and we'll see what happens.
So TK hits the shed. So, I sort of think that was a home run at one point, but got my rulings wrong. But setting Mike Brosseau up, I mean, were you sort of just looking for a single you think was going to score TK, probably what was going to happen, but what was going through your head when all of a sudden you're seeing Craig Albanese wave Brosseau through, and you just thought,
oh no,
oh boy.
I was waving with him. I don't know if you see a replay, but I'm out there waving him home too. 2 out there, we got the tying run, so Craig did an outstanding job there. We had to take a gamble with 2 out and had to make 2 perfect throws, and unfortunately the second one was a little off, and that was all. So.
Fun. I mean, we talk about fun a fair bit, but I mean, that's a victory that probably could have been a bit sour if you lost that game, especially sort of, I guess, with the 5 runs in the first 3 innings. But it turns into fun, and I think it's probably something that the club just needs to get the win tomorrow, get the series win, and it's all about having a good clubhouse, really, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they battled. I thought the pen was outstanding today. Obviously, Tommy had a little rough outing, gave up a couple of big hits early, but Mitchie came in, Bowie, Joe fresh off the plane. I thought he threw the ball really, really well, and Lambie comes in and gives us a chance to still score some runs. Yep. So I thought the pen in those situations set the tone for us to really come back.
Just on Joe Van Meter, of course, the first time we've seen him tonight, I mean, he looked like probably the piece that you guys have been looking to get, and as you said, it's an impressive guy. But I mean, this sets you up well again. Adelaide coming up as well. Adelaide sort of not having the season they would have hoped for as well. So tomorrow, last game of the season, but tomorrow, last game of the year, and then Adelaide. And I mean, the focus, I guess, for you guys now, you've pretty much got the squad now. You know, you got Warwick Sawpole back for Adelaide, but you pretty much the guys you got now are probably the guys that you got for the rest of the way.
Yeah, pretty much. There may be 1 or 2 exclusions. This is kind of the ball club we got. Like you said, we're above 500. We're in the playoff race, and hopefully we can play well tomorrow. Throw strikes, catch the ball, and give ourselves to take a series win and head on a high to Adelaide and really keep that momentum going.
Well, absolutely, Andy Kyle. As always, appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
It's your post-game show on the Perth Heat Facebook page. Make sure 1 o'clock tomorrow, the final game of the season, as the Heat go to take the series against the Canberra Cavalry. Good night for now.